Welcome back to Farmer Boy. I actually managed to do a fair bit of farming in Niflheim. Maxed out pretty much the best armor in the game in terms of level-wise. You'll notice that I'm level 8 and creeping that very much closer to level 9. I think it's doable, given that they've nerfed a few items in the past which would have made it actually quite easy to get to 9. And approaching 10, so I'm hoping that now that this is maxed out, everything else that I should meet won't be too challenging. We're going to be hunting down the remaining 4 Valkyries now. I've already kind of made my way to Alfheim again, land of the elves, and we'll begin with this one. And on we go.
Prepare yourself.
She is already at half health. That's ridiculous. Ow.
I'm not ready.
Whoa, 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 whoa. What is this? Whoa, come back. Fast. I like that she's always down! There's nothing! Off with your wings!
Freedom! Curse no longer! A joyous day indeed!
Oof, this one is louder than the last.
Milady,
for sure.
please tell us. Why were you in this physical form? Why fight us?
I do not know! The soul of a Valkyrie cannot remain pure in a physical body. We belong in the spirit world, which is where I go now. Goodbye!
You gotta bring it down a notch there. You're at an 11.
Somebody made them this way. Who? And why?
I wouldn't want to speculate.
You know something?
Ah, Mimir, the smartest man alive. I know many things.
Head?
Sigrun, the queen of the Valkyries. She would have that power. The last time I saw her, she was corporeal herself. She came to visit me long after I'd been imprisoned by Odin.
Why?
Well, we had history, I guess you could say.
Like, romantic history?
Ah, lad, you're making me blush. Think? Can I still blush?
First we hunt these creatures, and now we chase your former lover. We do not need this distraction.
It's more than a distraction. Father, these are Valkyries. They're the ones who keep the dead from overrunning Midgard.
Then they are terrible at their job.
It's not their fault,
That's
brother.
true.
Someone changed them. Kept them from their duty.
The Queen?
I can't say for sure, lad. We should ask more of them. If, of course, you don't mind the distraction.
Remember when battling a Valkyrie took me the entire episode? It was like 5 minutes. Not even 5 minutes. I should probably also mention that during my Niflheim farming, there was a Valkyrie there too within the maze. Thought it was going to be an issue, but she was actually pretty simple herself. So now I can upgrade this talisman.
What's it gonna be this time?
Hey. There we go. 6, 7, 8. Interesting. Okay.
Where were we on that other thing?
So that's fully upgraded. And actually, let's check to see if any of that enchantment that we got is better. Because I need to replace these two. Let's see here. Oh yeah. So let's put you in there. Okay, so we're done with Alfheim. And Helheim.
Can't believe we're back in hell.
At least we're not on the side of the bridge where those visions will torture us.
It's so cold. My spit freezes when I talk.
You two make quite a formidable duo.
actually interrupted my runic attack. Actually kind of surprised. Perfect. Exactly what I needed.
It's another Valkyrie. Are we doing this?
On my action.
Why does this part seem so much nicer than everywhere else in Helheim? I'll save. It's go time.
Looks like we're doing this.
Whoa, what are you doing? not even fair. Got me stuck in an animation.
Almost right. Need more time.
Where are you at? Where are you at? Sorry, I didn't hear you over ripping off your wings.
You have freed me.
Who did this to you?
I remember only pain. And my queen. She locked me down here. But why?
Ah, Sigrun.
I must leave you now. I must find her. I must remember.
Sounds like your queen is responsible, head.
Aye. When I saw her last, she was different. Changed. And not just that she was in physical form. She was more volatile. I tried to talk to her about it, but she had just come to say goodbye. I didn't think.
I'm sorry, Mommy. We'll find her.
Not sure she wants to be found. I just don't understand why she would do this. It doesn't make a lick of sense.
And if she is responsible,
Then we'll have to stop her. The Valkyries must be freed, and we're the only ones capable.
we...
Well, who do you think's gonna watch your back?
This is interesting. Maybe level 9 is attainable.
Now you're talking.
All right. Oh yeah, look at that.
Now go send them all to hell. Blades is gonna sing now. Now what else do I want to...
These are not high enough. Fortunately. I have the Outer Realm. Why am I using this one and not... How about the other one? Ah. Just enough strength. I'm close. Back to Midgard. So I think that might be too far. Map. Cause let's see, take that to there. I mean, let's see. Have I gone through all of Mimir's stories? That's a shame. This is perfect.
Right side.
Oh, where? Oh, these assholes. much of your guts. Oh god.
We are done here. Look here. Another.
Ah, you know this one, don't you?
It's Damu, the giant stonemason. Is he building a wall around Jotunheim?
It was to be his masterwork. He only wanted to protect his people.
Too bad the first part got burned.
I prefer the last panel was burned. Such a senseless pity.
Oh, Thor.
Let me guess, there's a Valkyrie in here.
Yep.
Well, are we gonna fight her? There's a trapped spirit in there.
Quiet, head.
Alright. And away we go.
Good luck, friends!
I am free. But why was I imprisoned?
We think your queen did this to you.
But why would Sigrun hinder our duty?
That's the mystery we're trying to solve, milady. Can you think of any reason she would have to do this?
No. Without the Valkyries, those who died in battle will not see Valhalla. Helheim will overflow with the souls of the departed and drown Midgard in a sea of vengeful corpses. No greater shame exists for a Valkyrie. I must go. Attempt to staunch the bleeding. Farewell.
Godspeed.
I believe you have your answer, Head. The Queen opposes Odin. She imprisoned the Valkyries to defy him.
Sigrun hated Odin, no doubt about that. Her duty, her responsibility. Would she really forsake these things to get back at Odin? I don't believe it.
I do.
Only an epic?
Hate
Or
is stronger than duty.
We have to find the queen.
must
We
be
have
an
to
earlier
stop
Valkyrie.
her. Sorry, Mimir.
Aye, don't be sorry, lad. Sigrun brought this on herself. Only wish... Well, wishing only gets you so far.
How will we find her?
I'm afraid I don't know. She could be anywhere, any realm.
We'll find her. We have to. All of Midgard is counting on us.
Should be one more. Did I open? Yeah, I did open that one. I'll be back in the foothills. Track it first. Discovered it already. It's the closest one. Possibly that one. Yeah. At this point, I feel like the Revenants take more time than the Valkyrie. I hate those things.
Mimir, why did you work for Odin if he's so horrible?
It's my career! And if you mean to make your career as a counsellor to kings, you can't very well rule out petty maniacs. Available positions are scarce enough. My first master was a cruel piece of work as well, but I learned through him the enduring power of wit, which served me well with kings and gods alike. I couldn't have been much older than you when it started. A fairy king's errand boy and unofficial jester. By night, my mates and I had the run of the forest. Good fellows, they called us. Knavish sprites to the last. We'd get up to all manner of mischief, making fools of the local mortals. But as long as our lord was kept amused, we were spared the consequences.
Sounds like you're a jerk.
Then one day he was not amused, and I saw fit to move on. Thankfully, the ages and roads travelled since then have turned me from that merry wanderer into the paragon of virtue you see before you today.
Guess we should try to look out tower. Keep pointing me there, but I can't go up. Not that way, can I? Oh, maybe I can. Jerks.
Read it.
Yes, sir. Oh, yeah. I can translate this now. Niflheim, land of fog and fortune.
Aye, and a bloody infinite number of traps.
Can you read it?
Yes, sir. I can read these now. It says the Gauntlet of Surtur is in Muspelheim. Is that what those challenges are called?
Ah, that makes sense. Who else would be training in a place like Muspelheim?
Prepare yourself!
Not for you.
Atreus, follow me.
Sorry, I got distracted.
Oh, right. Should be the last of the 8.
It's another Valkyrie. Can we try to free her?
We can't just leave her like this, brother.
Do not rush me, Ed. When we are prepared, I will attack. is your queen?
My queen?
She did this to you. She's letting the dead take over Midgard.
This cannot be.
I didn't want to believe it either, milady. But we have to find her.
Where is she?
I can't say for sure, but... The Rokstol of Valkyrs. If the Council of Eight are reunited, perhaps she will answer our call.
Council of Eight. Looks like this was our last one.
Aye, lad. On to the Rokstol Valkyrs then. If you remember, it's next to the two oarsmen statues on the path we took to Thamur's chisel.
This queen of yours. She is strong, yes? Stronger than these other Valkyries we have faced.
That's putting it mildly, brother.
Then we must prepare ourselves.
I feel like I'm thoroughly prepared. Oh, I wish you were level 7. Let's find out. No, you're not. Maybe, I don't know. It's Vanaheim, wasn't it? Oh my god, it's horrible. Oh, it's kind of a shame. I was so close to 9. Is there nothing else I can upgrade? If I had that one gem, that would have done it. Maybe the queen will provide me with something. Did I use Murder of Crows in that last fight? I almost feel like I didn't.
This is it, right? The rock stole?
Aye, lad. The Council of Valkyries.
The Valkyries are of Valhalla, are they not?
Glad to see you're paying attention, brother. You are correct. Valhalla, the great hall of the Einherjar, is their home within Asgard. But while there, they are subject to the scrutiny of the All-Father himself. And relations between the Valkyries and Odin were tense during my tenure as his advisor.
Why?
Well, that's an even longer story, lad. For now, why don't we look around for some clues?
Whoa, you're back. Let me in. Who is she?
Gunnar, Mistress of War. After any conflict, big or small, she would be first on the scene, sussing out the worthy spirits for a free trip to Valhalla. A gruesome task, but she took great pride in it.
Any conflict. Impossible.
It's true. She had help from her sisters, of course, but Gunnar was always first to arrive. Her judgment of the fallen was unparalleled, and an invaluable resource to Odin. She was one of his favourites. Gondu. Beautiful Gondu.
And?
Huh?
That's it? Beautiful Gondul? No story or anything?
Oh, sorry, lad. The sight of Gondul always took my breath away. Gondul had a silver tongue, a sharp wit, and struck a figure so stunning it literally drove men insane. Odin forbid her from setting foot in Midgard after a time, as insanity is not a welcome trait in Valhalla. This is none other than Geirdriful, the Master of Arms in Valhalla, responsible for arming and training Odin's Einherjar.
His what?
His army come Ragnarok. The entire reason Valhalla exists, you see. The Einherjar wait in the Great Hall endlessly, feasting, drinking, and fornicating themselves silly. Once Ragnarok begins, Odin calls them into service to fight on his behalf. Geirdriful had her hands full training that lot. This, my friends, is Kara. Now, Valkyries are volatile by nature, but Kara, the lass is wild storm personified.
A wild storm.
Aye, calm and collected. Then the air would shift and the fury of her storm would unleash. It was beautiful in a way, assuming you could find proper shelter. Her tears would cleanse the blood-soaked battlefields. This is Rota, a chooser of the slain.
I thought all the Valkyrie did that.
Not exactly, lad. Although that is what they're most famous for, and by far their greatest responsibility. You've seen what happens to the dead without the judgment of the Valkyries.
Hellwalkers.
That's right. Rota, Gunnar, Skuld. Without them to clean up the aftermath of battle, hell overflows with souls meant for Valhalla. A sorry state of affairs. Rota must be beside herself. Ah, here we have Air, the healer.
A Valkyrie healer? Strange.
Air was strange, as a matter of fact. Very quiet, very calm. Where her sisters were violent rapids, Air was a gentle stream. She healed the wounds of both mortals and gods, and even a certain all-knowing sage who once drank too much and fell off a mountain. Not my proudest moment. well. Hilda, Mistress of Battle. She and Odin got on quite well, actually. Her and the other Valkyries, not so much. She would spend most of her time here in Midgard observing discord between the living, and sewing some up herself from time to time. She lived for conflict. Some say she was conflict personified. I wonder what will become of her now that she's free. Olrun, once the daughter of a powerful chieftain. She fell defending him during a Reaver attack. Olrun was escorted to Valhalla, where she chose to devote her afterlife to the pursuit of knowledge above all else. Quite unusual behavior amongst the constant drinking and feasting of her fellow Valhallian denizens.
How'd she end up a Valkyrie?
Odin. He saw a kindred spirit in Olrun's single-minded pursuit of knowledge. He appointed her as the Valkyrie's resident historian.
Ooh. Okay, Queenie. Okay.
Need more time.
Oh my goodness, that was really a lot of damage there.
Have you considered a tactical retreat?
Okay. I'm gonna try this next time. 'Cause yeah. I think she has all the powers of the other ones. I'll see you then.